Autumn is finally upon us. This time of year is my absolute favorite. However, it also brings this sense of closure that can sometimes feel very overwhelming for me. And so, in order to combat this feeling of loss, I like to take the time to reconnect with the things that I already have in my life that bring me great joy, and often that I might forget about as the year goes along. The summer for me is often a time of play and of expansion and of exploration, while the autumn is a time to reconnect with my roots. A large part of that is reconnecting with the food that is grown locally around me. I love to go to farmers markets and to find local harvests from local people. One day, I hope to live somewhere where it's easy for me to have my own garden. But for now, I'm happy supporting the community. The autumn is a time to remember that life is fleeting, and though that can be scary to think about, I also find it to be quite uplifting. It reminds me that the temporary life that we lead is to be lived in a way that's fulfilling and in a way that's honoring our values. I like to reconnect with who I am this time of year. Reevaluate the things that I hold dearest, like my little family. I like to honor the parts of myself that maybe I've pushed away, the parts that maybe I've been scared to talk about or admit, even to myself. The autumn period is a time to allow things to be as they are, to remember that not everything in our lives can be controlled. I often need that reminder. And I like to take stock of the things that I do have control over, the things that I can continue to do to fulfill the duty that I feel in this life, to honor the things around me, the things that I've grown and cultivated. As things die off, and as the nights come towards us quicker than in the summertime, I find it's important to slow down. And though I may not be going to bed directly with the sun, as in where I live, It happens very quickly, unfortunately, in the winter. I will not be going to bed at 4:30 in the afternoon. However, I like to acknowledge that the sun is down, and so my day can also start to slow down. I find it very easy to lose my routine in the summertime. And so this time of year is a great time to reconnect with turning off my electronics an hour before heading to bed, making sure my space is tidy so that my morning can be productive and stress-free, or as stress-free as it can be. I like to make sure that all the things that I need are in order so that my following morning can be productive. Then, once I've put away all the things I feel need to be put away for the night, I like to reconnect with some of the activities that I like to do the most. For me, that's often cuddling up with my dogs and reconnecting with a really good book. I always find I have this renewed sense of interest in reading when the weather turns. I love to close my curtains, to keep the outside world out, and to connect inwards with my thoughts and with my books. As I start to slow down, the dogs also love to slow down with me. Some of my absolute favorite times of day are cuddling with them. The autumn is a time for love.